check this out. My seven-figure business community is finally open. So if you're an online coach, educator, or you sell some sort of mentorship, I've got loads and loads of treats for you in here. I'm going to show you how to create a high ticket offer. I'm gonna, help you get your next sale and so much stuff in here. So the link will be in the description below. Go and join it. I'll see you in there. Today, I just wanted to do a video on become the person who people say yes to before they know what you sell or what you offer, right? It is magic in that line on its own. I'm going to repeat myself, right? So be the person that people say yes to before they know what you sell or what you offer, right? How can you do that? You literally have to become a better version of yourself, right? And whilst my book is here, I might as well plug it in. Personal development book. I wrote this. I actually, when I started writing my books, it was a business book I was going to write. But because I had so much like life experience, and I was telling people, I was telling my editor what had happened. She turned around and said to me, she said, "Listen, Ibby, you're going off the track. You're going off track. You need to create two books here, right? Maybe not right now, but pick one you're going to do." So I said, "What do you mean?" Anyway, she explained it to me. I realized, you know what? I need to do a personal development book on its own and a business book on its own. So my point being, like this here, all the issues, all the problems that I have faced in life, I have given you the solutions in this book. I'm a very solution type of a person, and I'll read you, a few um, a few chapters. So my first one is taking responsibility. Very simple. Mental cage. Second one. Aware of self-talk. 4. Time alone. Adversity is refreshing. Right? I promise you, go and buy this. You will love it. And like you will become a different person once you read this. I promise you that. So yeah, just want you to say. So this video is about when I said become the person people say yes to before they know what you offer or what you sell. How many times, be honest, like I in the last month it's probably happened to me twice where I've had conversations with people and I've enjoyed the conversation so much. Like I actually want to work with the person, right? So I'm like, how can I work with you more? How can I like spend more time with you? What do you offer? What's your service? Like I've straight away said that, right? Why? Because I've loved their energy. I've loved the way they communicate. I've loved the way they came across. I've loved the way they made me feel, right? And sales and buying is all about feelings, right? It's all about emotions, right? So if I can get you to feel like buying from me, you're going to buy from me. If I pour in so much energy into you that where you feel like, you know what, I want to pour some energy back into back into him, right? And that could look like with time, that could look like with money, but however that looks like for you, become that person of the best version, the next best version of yourself. How do you become the next best version of yourself? I promise you, it's not one thing you do, it's not two things you do, it's just a constant things, it's constant 3, 4 things you do. For example, maybe you like journaling, do that. Physiology, go to the gym, get moving, right? Why do people say, like you've heard me say this before as well, like go to the gym and you'll get more sales? Well, there is like 19 steps before you actually go to the gym and actually do get sales. But let me give you one simple example. So Tony Robbins says this a lot, right? So for example, if you are feeling really sad, right? If I said to you that if you're feeling sad, how would you sit? Or how would you, if I was to just look at you and you need to pretend or act like you're sad, how would you look like? Right? Now, if I was telling myself that, I'd be like, that's me sad, right? Would we all agree with that, right? Of course, right? Okay. Now, if I said to you, okay, look confident. If I look at you, you need to appear to look confident and like you're just on fire, ready to go. Well, I'd be like, well, all of a sudden, if you look at me like this, like even like smiling or like sitting with my, chest out, you're gonna know straight away that this guy is confident, right? So, and that's physiology. It speaks volumes, right? So when you actually go to the gym and actually move, do some sprints, do some weights, do some resistance training, right? Sweat, like just put your body through, like do burpees, do press ups, do whatever you do, you are forcing your physiology to enter into new territories. You are forcing your physiology to do that, which then forces your brain to like think outside the box, because think about it, the way you're moving, your blood's flowing in your body, like you are suddenly gonna start coming out with things which you just wouldn't think to come out with if you're sat like this, or just being very sad, feeling sorry for yourself. So you all need to wake up and listen to what I'm saying. And I'm telling you, if you want to become the next best version of yourself, like if I tell you you need to go to level 9, not level 9, well, that's stupid of me to say that. You need to go to your next best version. Then you need to go to your next best version again. And just keep doing that, right? One of the things like that helps me hugely in order to do that is, this is like right now I'm in my studio, right? Now, right at the back of the wall, I've got like a focus board, right? Where all my goals, like all my visions, like things that I have dreamed of for the next 24, 36 months are all there. So I'm in an environment what pumps me up, right? I've got some plants up there. I've got some plants up there. I've got my lights there. Like I've got big calendar on that side, right? You can't see it, but I've got everything in here that just when I come in here, I feel umped. Like I feel so energized, like I'm ready to go, right? I've got my books here. I've got things here, like little things like on my table where I write quotes down, like I journal, I write things down, I do my reviews, I pray in here. Like it's so much that goes on in here that I just feel so much energized. And what that does is it forces me to become creative and become the next best version of myself, right? Plus, what else? How else can you become the best version of yourself? Like, get outside of your comfort zone, go in a different environment. Like, if you're currently living in UK, just travel abroad somewhere. Go Morocco, go Turkey, go Paris, go America, go South America. Just get out, just get creative. Because when you're people always ask, how do you become creative? Creativity isn't comes after you have a salad and a Red Bull. Creativity comes when you are not expecting it and you're in your free zone. You're in a whirlwind of your own, right? Like some of the best thoughts that we have are in the shower, right? Or when you're having a bath, or when you're driving. Why? Once that because you're not expecting it. You're not thinking something's going to happen, and it just happens. And that thought just passes by, and then you think about it, think, wow, this is why so many people find it therapeutic, like when they get in the bath or shower, or when they've got like when they just sat quietly, when they're praying, or when they're meditating. Sorry, it was a fly. When they're driving. So creativity comes from going out in the nature, going doing things where you just find things refreshing, and things will come on the back of that. And that's how you will become. Once you start giving yourself feedback, and when you start getting these creative ideas, put them into action, well, that will force you to become a better version of yourself. Most of us are showing up fake. Most of us are showing up trying to be somebody else. That's the biggest mistake you can make, because if I'm showing up reading Tony Robbins' quotes, for example, or if I'm showing up reading Ed Milet's quotes, well, guess what? People already know who they are. People want to hear what you think. So, to becoming the next best version of yourself is a constant battle. It's a constant battle. But guess what happens? When you force yourself, when you add that discipline into your life, when you add them good habits into your life, and you force yourself to become the best version of yourself, Think about how you're going to show up in your business. Think about how you're going to show up for your staff. Think about how you're going to show up for your family. Think about how you're going to show up for everybody around you who actually do want you to win and you want them to win. So if you want to level up your business, like level up your personal development, I think I'm going to even stop using the word mindset, even though my book says it, but it says mindset, the subtitle is to have more, you need to do more, right? And there's a big, obviously, reason why I've put mindset, but it's a personal development book. So, like, I know, like, this is a bit more of, like, I'm speaking to you as, like, human to human. I'm trying to connect with you. I'm trying to speak more about life, because the truth is, like, if you do become the person where people say yes to you before they even know what you sell or what you offer, like, imagine how big of a diary you will have full of clients. You will have no issues, no qualms. I hope I've said that right. Where you will have no issues with leads coming in, people wanting to work with you. Why? Because you've connected with them rather than trying to be different. You've focused on connecting with them, right? You've had a high level of empathy. You've listened to them. You've listened to their problems. You've genuinely cared about them. And as a result of that, they want to pour some energy into you now. So if you are struggling as a coach, as an educator, as a mentor, and you're thinking, well, why are people not coming in? Why are leads not coming in? It's because maybe you have not become that person where people want to buy from you before they even, no, what's the word? Maybe you haven't become that person who they want to buy from before they even know what you offer or what you sell. Sorry guys, I know it's right now, it's literally like 1:35 in the morning. I hope I've still got the energy to pour into you. So I'm just thinking about these things, and I'm thinking I just want to share them with you, because I really genuinely want. The reason I started all this is because I genuinely want to create some sort of an impact. And I know, like, I personally don't go to too many events. I don't go to a lot of places. But when I do go out, I do get people coming up to me and telling me that they watch my content and they've listened to my content and my content has impacted them. They tell me that. Do you not think I know? That's the reason why I've kept going. It's been like, nearly 2 years, and I've kept going, because they give me that confirmation, just that confidence that I need. So I know, you know what, Ibby, you're on the right path. Continue doing what you are doing, because I promise you, like, this is me talking to myself, like, it's definitely helping the right people. So look, again, thank you for watching and listening. Go and become the person who people want to buy from. Because if you do become the best version of you, and look, let me just finish this off, because I don't want to ramp on. For you to become the best version of you, you have to be so connected to your values. Because if you don't, and if you don't connect to your values, and if you're not connected to your values, you're going to be you're going to be trying to be someone you're not. And when you're trying to be someone you're not, remember two things. They're not there, whoever you're trying to be. You're not there because you're trying to be someone else. And guess what happens? The audience, whoever's watching and listening, is also not there because they're confused. You've just confused them. But you can only become the best version of yourself, real, truly, when you are aligned with your values. You're not scared to share them. You're not scared to show up and talk about them, because you know you're only talking to your tribe. And me as well, like, I'm not talking about like I'm some OG and I'm genius and I'm already there. No, I'm constantly working on this shit. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because I want to become the best version of myself too. And I want you to do the same. My 7-figure business community My free version and a paid version is open. So if you are a coach, educator, mentor, and you want my support, you want me to help you on your journey to success, a stress-free business, you want me to help you hit them 6K, 10K, 20K, 100K months, because I have done that. Come in my circle. Let me pour some energy into you and help you along the way. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Check this out. My 7-figure business community is finally open. So if you're an online coach, educator, or you sell some sort of mentorship, I've got loads and loads of treats for you in here. I'm going to show you how to create a high ticket offer. I'm going to, help you get your next sale and so much stuff in here. So the link will be in the description below. Go and join it. I'll see you in there.